YouTube, Joel here, State 48. How you guys doing? I'm going to go ahead and shoot this little video, and I'm going to talk about my almost snake room tragedy that I had, that if you're checking me out on Instagram, you're pretty much already aware of. I posted something on there about it on that little My Story device. But had a little bit of an incident involving the biggest fear that most snake breeders have, or reptile keepers in general, and that was had a bit of a fire incident. So kind of wanted to just talk about a little bit about what happened, how it happened, and what I'm going to do in the future to try to prevent it from happening again. But it was a very fortunate situation that I was here. So without further ado, here we go. Just wanted to give you a little shot of pebbles here in the meantime, but stay tuned, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Alright, here we go. Here's for my almost tragedy snake room story. I feel like a lot of people that I've spoken to in the industry have had their fair share of the situation happening too, which is fire. Yeah, so fire is one of those things that's terrifying, obviously, for many reasons. But, every time I leave, I always have this lingering thing in the back of my head. What if something goes wrong, melts? We're working with a lot of heat tape in here. There's electricity everywhere, and it's a terrifying thing, that fire. So this is what's left. Not that bad, I guess, really. Go ahead and show it. Yeah. So what ended up happening is my boa down here. I'll show her right now. Might as well spin this bad dog around and show you what's going on here. So my boa right here, who's tail wagging at me, ended up going ahead, and she got in her water dish, which, makes sense. Sorry about the camera angle, it's pretty bad. Got in her water dish, ended up pushing some water to the cracks, which, no big deal, really, whatever. But what ended up happening is the sealant that I put in there to make sure that obviously nothing dumb happened, went ahead and failed on me a little bit. So conveniently, where I was running the power strip on the ground over there is in the same area as where the water's at, because I'm smart and I thought ahead there. So a little bit of water just trickled out, got onto the power cord, surge protector, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but electricity and water, they don't mix very well at all, actually, especially in electronics. So, sparks, fire, flames, blah, blah, blah. Ran outside, killed the power to the house, unplugged everything, handled the situation, burnt the carpet, a little bit up the wall. Pretty standard. But I was very lucky because I was here. My roommate ended up smelling something, and there we were. So that was good. Good thing I was here, because everything else is here. Not to mention these animals, my dog, everything. So super lucky to have been here to see that. Now going forward, to the precautions and the steps to prevent this from happening again. So a couple weeks ago, I think it was, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't really know. Fairly recent, Brian Cusco did a video on his, safety, everything else he does like that. Awesome video. You guys should give it a check. Sorry about that. Swallowing, breathing, it's a weird thing. But he did a video on his safety features, and he did this, kind of a showcase on this product. And it was something that I've heard about in the past, and it's always been something that I've been on the fence of getting. I just have never pulled the trigger. Well, that product was the Nest product. and that would be right here. Nest. It is a smoke detector, also a carbon dioxide detector, but what's nice about this bad dog is it connects to your Wi-Fi in your house. So the moment it smells I guess a disturbance in the force, whether it be CO2 or smoke, it's going to send you a text message, and it's going to alert you that something is awry in the facility. And I really think that I never want to test that out, but I really think that split second between me not being here and that text message being sent to me, I can contact the proper emergency services to get here and handle the situation before things get way too out of control. And that small little peace of mind is changed the way I feel about this situation now quite a bit. It's made me a lot more comfortable to leave now. I will say after that little incident, ordered it that day, so it's I'm excited for it. It was a little expensive. Obviously, this isn't a paid endorsement. Nobody at Nest cares what I'm saying, but so far pretty neat. It comes with a little phone app. I'll whip that bad dog out. You can see maybe right here, little Nest app. You open that bad dog, come out. You can test it. It does a pretty cool little feature. I tested that last night. When you come in at night, it lights up, wherever it may be. Gives you a little nightlight beacon. It's kind of cool. And then you can go in and actually see how many times it's lit up at night, which is kind of a cool feature. How many times has somebody walked by or alerted that Nest feature. I don't really have to worry about this. I don't have kids moving around or anything like that, but pretty neat, I think, nonetheless. And here we go. We're gonna show you. There she is. There's the Nest. Mounted her up on the wall there. Pretty excited about that. I just can't wait for the peace of mind that thing's bringing me. Pretty awesome little invention. Technology these days helping us out quite a bit on prevention and being alerted. So I guess this point of this video is, do what you guys can to prevent problems. This is that's first and foremost. It was absolutely stupid of me to have that power strip underneath where the cage is at. Even though I had sealed it, obviously the seal broke. It wore out. Cleaning the cages, everything else. The silicone has a hole in it, obviously. It was really stupid of me to have power cord on the water end. Go ahead and work on our focus here. So that's don't do that. Don't do that. I'm hanging it on the wall. Water gets down there, it's not going to hit the ground where water is going to go. It's going to be hung on the wall. Just a way better idea. And then on top of that, have your alerts. Get yourself something to let you know. That little bit of peace of mind when you leave the snake room and you're gone is it's absolutely priceless. I can't say enough on how this has helped me feel better about leaving. I love all these animals in here. I would hate for user error on my part to basically kill all of them. That's just stupid on my end. Pretty dumb. But learn from your mistakes here for sure. And that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. So I kind of think that's it, guys. Go ahead and do what you can to make sure that this doesn't happen to you, because from what I've heard, this is an all too common incident in this hobby, and I don't want this to happen to anyone else. I don't want this to happen to me in the future. I don't want this. This is just, fire is a sucky thing, and we need to do what we can to prevent it, to save not only wherever you're at, but the animals as well. It's the whole thing here. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I know this wasn't that cool of a video, just kind of talking about some things that happened to me recently. So Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' safeguards are. I know that there's a there's a few other options that you can go, and I'd just be interested to know. You know, at this point, you can never be too safe. So let me know, guys. We'll see you next week, and hopefully it'll be a more snake-like video. You know, do some maybe some showcases of a specific animal and talk about them. But at any rate, see you guys later. Like and subscribe, right? All right, take it easy.